Alright guys, so what we've got for you today is my overview of the Arrma Senton. So I've had this for a while now, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it, um, things you should know, things to upgrade, that kind of thing with the Arrma Senton. So this is the four-wheel drive Mega 550 brushed Arrma Senton, just the cheap entry-level RC from Arrma. It's been out for several years now. Very affordable price point, coming in at about $220. Completely ready to run. That comes with a NIMH battery. That comes with your remote. That comes with everything you need to go out and have fun. So with this one here, I've done a few things to it. You can see it's got all kinds of dirt in it from running around. But overall, it's a great platform. The handling, the shocks, it comes with oil shocks, long travel, full independent suspension, front and rear. It's a really good platform for a handling perspective. This thing is glued to the ground. You can't flip it. It's really designed to do like a dirt track feel. It can do other things, but dirt track is where it's really at home. That's where it's going to feel most comfortable and most capable. Let's see, what else do we have? There's really nothing I've had a problem with as far as suspension goes. With the drivetrain, the stock brushed motors are unreliable. I've had, I think, 3 now where the brushes just melt off and renders the motor useless. You can't do anything without the brush. So that's one complaint I have. I would like to see Arrma address that sometime. Again, this is not going to be a problem on some of the brushless models. And if you're like me, I bought this one because it was cheaper and I can upgrade it to my own brushless motor and make it way better than the one that comes with the brushless motor stock. So if you are going to run it with the brushed motor and the stock powertrain for a little bit, which is what I decided to do, is just run it completely stock before I do any modifications to it, you need cooling fans. These motors get really hot and the ESC gets hot, so you got to have a cooling fan. You can get a 2-pack for 15 bucks on Amazon. Get yourself a cheap motor heatsink with the fan mount, and then they can plug into the extra channels on the receiver that you don't use because it is a 4-channel receiver and you only use 2. So I plugged those in with that. That eliminated all of the cooling problems, and it did keep the melting of the brushes at bay a little bit, although I still have had that problem since I've installed the fans. That's really all I've done from a mechanical perspective to keep the car working is the fans. The servo is weak. It's not the most amazing servo. On my 6S brushless Senton, I did have to upgrade the servo and the steering linkage. When you upgrade the servo, Arrma has a 26 tooth, I believe it is, pinion on their servo, which is not compatible with the 25 tooth that everybody else makes. So you will need to buy a servo saver. So when I redid the steering on my blue one, I upgraded the servo saver, and I went to all aluminum linkage because I figured I had it open. I might as well do it while I'm there. So that's from a speed perspective. They can run a 2S LiPo battery. These can run up to a 2S LiPo battery, which makes it really, it increases the handling. The LiPo batteries have a much better discharge rate than the NIMH batteries that come with it. So while the performance difference is not super noticeable, you will run a lot cooler with the LiPo battery. And on the ESC, you have a little pin here that you have to change over in order to set for LiPo or an NIMH battery. If you are going to do that, you'll need to make yourself an adapter or just switch the plug out so you can run your own plug, because Arrma has their own special plug and most everything else is not an Arrma plug. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I did, you can see, I put a winch on here. So that was just a quick little mod. I had a spare winch lying around. I thought, what the heck, we'll put it on there. It's actually run straight off of the Arrma controller. The third channel on that has a toggle for A and B. You can go buy a little adapter that can control your winch, and you just plug the adapter into your third channel, plug your winch into your adapter, and boom, you have a winch right on your remote. So all in all, that's pretty much it for the Arrma Senton. I'm super happy with it. There's not really much. I would definitely recommend it if you're new to the hobby, or if you're looking for something affordable that you can get into. Just get your toes wet, see what you think, whether or not you're going to like it. Super durable, super easy to come by parts. That's one thing that I really like about this, is you can get parts anywhere. Whereas some of the cheaper ones, yeah, they're cheaper and they might have the same performance, but when they break, you can't find parts for them. So that is something that I do like about the Senton platform, is that you can find parts, and especially because the chassis is interchangeable with the Infraction and several others from Arrma. That's the same way. You can always find parts for them. You can find all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I think that's all I have for the Arrma Senton. I'm a huge fan. You cannot find another entry-level car for the same price. That's the same quality, so I would totally recommend it. But those are the things to be aware of when you're thinking about buying it and when you're running it. So with that, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll catch you next time.